Practically every East Texas town has them. We're talking about old, run-down, abandoned buildings. But in one East Texas city, an effort is now underway to revive an often forgotten Brick Street section. KLTV7's Bob Hallmark has more tonight on what's being called the platform.
Over decades, the old brick streets of Methvin and 6th in Longview had been abandoned. Empty storefronts, boarded up and crumbling buildings. But Mandy Brasher took a risk and bought one of the buildings and started bringing in vendors.
We are trying to bring the cultural melting pot that the junction once was back to Longview.
Trying to breathe life back into the old section through a coalition called the Platform.
It is 60 small businesses that create their own storefront. We're right across the street from the train station. So what was right across from the train station was the platform where you get on.
And a lot of people say, "Oh, Methvin," and I'm like, "Yes, it's." I just tell everybody it's revitalizing.
And it's not just the platform. There are plans, big plans for this area's revitalization.
Across here, there's going to be a loft up top for an Airbnb and then businesses on bottom. I'd love to see a restaurant here with a patio.
We have always thought it is such a beautiful place. It just needed a little reviving. It doesn't look like much, but then you walk in and you just feel the energy.
Everything from clothing, jewelry, keepsakes to arts and crafts in an effort to make it a go-to area.
Love to see the streets filled with families. Love to have something like a smaller alley fest.
Bob Hallmark, KLTV 7 News.
A new life for those old buildings. Brasher says their next event will be for Halloween. They call it the Spooky Market at the platform, and they plan on having food trucks on that site in the future.